talking about motion that running their place and all that bang bang shit, but ain't got money your way. Same niggas say gangsta, but we dropping the rate. You niggas are snakes and hang around nothing but snakes. That stay club off and drugs, that shit right in the face. That's why I'm cool though. A lot of niggas saying that they cool, so
Turn down some replay. Play it okay.
That's why I told you, let me know if it sounded right though.
It was sounding good. Later on, this one, ain't it?
No, it's not.
But turn it down, turn your phone out. And go.
niggas talking about motion that running their place and all that bang bang shit, but ain't got money your way. Same niggas say gangsta, but we dropping the rate. You niggas is fake and hang around nothing but snakes. That stay club off and drugs, that shit right in your face. That's why I'm cool though. A lot of niggas saying that they cool though, acting like you deep in that water, but in the pool though. That 40 pop out, that finish, you boys Bruno. Being in that field, turn the niggas up.
Hey guys, it's your girl Big Rue, True Talk Podcast, back with another one. Season 2, Episode 7, with my special guests, Tina, Louise, and Kenny. Today we're going to talk about his business, which is called Magnificent Kitchen. And then, we're going to talk about the problems in today's society. So let me know a little about Magnificent Kitchen.
Well, it's my catering company. Right now, I'm just doing like catering, and then now I'm working on my food truck and stuff. So just doing little bookings and working on building a clientele for.
Okay.
Can you?
No, I can.
Okay.
They probably can't, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, do you got any like sites or something where they can go see and
Well, I'm building up my social media right now, but my Instagram is Magnificent89.
Okay.
I got a few pictures up there. My other page was stolen.
Okay.
By somebody.
So they can inbox you and
DM me.
yeah.
My information is on there. As
Okay.
far as my number and everything. So
Okay. How long you been doing this? How long you been cooking?
I've been cooking since I was like 8,
Oh, okay.
but I guess professionally like around 17,
Okay.
18.
Okay. I see you. So with that being said, we're gonna talk about a couple of little things, you guys, with the problems in today's society, and one that standing out that we all agreed on. Each one had a little story that we wanted to talk about. So I guess we could talk about the one with the riverboat, the cruise, with Tamia Taylor. She was found dead in the Mississippi River after she was on a cruise for her 21st birthday. She went on with some friends, but she never left off of it. Really, to me, they said that her friend said she never even got on. So I felt like that was a red flag. What do y'all think about that story?
Well, I definitely think it's a red flag with them saying that she never got on. So why you lying? So you did something. You had something to do with it. You had some foul play, and you don't want the truth to be revealed because your hands dirty. So it had to be something. Don't know what it is, but
Right.
I definitely know no stranger would have got into it with her and threw her over the boat. So it had to be somebody she was with.
My thing is also, how did she never get on the boat if she was in the Mississippi River? You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like you said, just a lot of foul play right there. Like, why she didn't get found somewhere else if she never was on the boat. You know what I'm saying?
But then they got pictures on Facebook circling. Allegedly, she's on there. Well, it's showing her face, so I see that she is on there. Where she's sitting at the table with these same 3 friends, and she also is dancing. And they also said that she did not have her phone. Cause my thing is you said she wasn't on the boat, but then once you saw pictures, once the mother saw evidence that she was with y'all, then you change it up and say she went to the bathroom. Y'all went to go look for her, and she didn't have her phone. So she didn't have her phone, but y'all found her phone on the table. So you saying she left her phone? But it's a picture on Facebook surfing that she had her phone in her hand when she walked up the stairs to the bathroom.
Yeah, the thing is that you lying just in
Mm-hmm.
general. So
I mean,
that
but
just added up. Like
That's the thing of just like today's society, like it's so much cruelty and so much like just not knowing if people are really your friends, if they really down for you, because it's like how on God's green earth, you know, is y'all saying one thing, she wasn't with us, and then the next thing, she was with us, but she left her phone, and it's like that just goes to show that some people is just not meant to be trusted.
Exactly.
Because if they was, like, all the lies and all the drama wouldn't even come through, like it would have just been honesty from the beginning, and clearly they lying.
Yeah.
You know,
And
so
everybody's just not your friend. Stop.
you gotta realize
Stop
that.
going out places because, like I said on my YouTube, I was like, you know, I did this story as well a couple of days ago, and I literally just feel like if we out and about, oh, baby, your purse on the table. Oh, I'm getting the purse. Hey, wait for me. We going to the
Jacket,
bathroom
right.
together.
I'm grabbing everything.
You
yeah.
know, and then one thing about it, as a young child, she's 21.
celebrate
You
her
don't
birthday.
celebrate her birthday. You don't leave no phone. Like people hold their phone. Oh, what?
You
Only
know,
time you gonna leave your phone is if you like she was on the video dancing. Okay, you had to record her, so she don't have her phone. Other than that, she had her phone going to the bathroom. She had to have her phone on other times. But when she's sitting at the table with them, it looked like they allegedly, it looks like they, you know, put something in her drink or did something. Like she looked at messed up.
the fact of the matter is that, like, with me being a mom of a finna be 20-year-old, I really feel like these younger kids, they didn't grow up like how we grew up. You know, our parents was very alert and aware and made us very alert and aware of things that goes on beyond, like, you know, around us, around our surroundings. That was something that we was always taught coming up, was to pay attention to your surroundings, because everybody is not your friend. I remember like just like really trying to install it into my daughter, and just recently she had an incident with one of her close friends. Like, I mean, to the point this girl that totaled my baby car. You know what I'm saying? Like, and my daughter they sat back and let her live with her and everything, and now the girl going around spreading all her business, sitting back doing. And I'm a firm believer in, if we was once friends, then regardless of what we go through and how we fight, and if we never speak again, those things that I spoke to you about should never be up for grabs for everybody to know, because just as well as I've told you secrets, you've told me secrets.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just not that
to
person.
be a firm believer of that, you ain't even gonna say it, regardless that you telling my business. I'm still not gonna say
that
that
and be like, oh, well, she did,
To
she
me,
that.
to me, that just looked like a hater anyway.
Exactly.
We done fell out, now you got all this
But
shit.
then
all
it's
these
so
evil
much-
things
it's
to
so
say,
much
right?
that
But
she
when
can
we was
say
cool, you
about
went,
her.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's so much she can say back about her because I helped you out.
Right.
You had my
exactly.
car. You
Wow.
lived with me.
Exactly.
And you do
But,
exactly.
but you know what, and that's the whole thing, but I always like just tell my daughter, like, you know, people like that is really just miserable when they hate, they didn't
live
really
in
like
your
you from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? They just sit back and some people are just users and manipulators.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, like I was saying, just to get back to the story, I feel like a lot of times these young children don't see that.
Mhm.
These kids that she went on this trip with could have been envious of her, could have been jealous of her, could have been hating on her. And her just being a kind-hearted person and not really looking into it, just like, you know what I'm saying, oh, okay, it's just something petty, when in all actuality, they're planning her demise.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because why would they sit back and say that this girl never got on this boat?
But they just stupid. See, that's the thing with me. They like dumb as hell because they could have got away with so much shit without lying.
Mhm.
They could have said she was on the boat, you know, things
And
like
she walked out right.
off, she disappeared.
Now they're
You
making
saying
themselves
like
look
she
guilty.
never got on there. Oh, she was looking for her phone. You could have just said she was on there, she went to the bathroom or whatever.
We don't know
Y'all
what
didn't
happened
lie.
after
Like,
that.
y'all stupid as
Exactly.
fuck. So like
Exactly.
they need to get their little ass because they just dumb.
Exactly.
Young and dumb.
And it started to make you think, like, when I first heard about this story, the first thing I thought about was Kanika Jenkins. Like, it takes me back to her being found in
It's freezing.
the freezer. Like, first off, you at a hotel with your friends that you really didn't want to go to in the first place, and then boom, now you wander away and we went back to the room, but we had her keys. and her phone. Like, what's up with y'all always having somebody's property when they disappear?
Right.
When they didn't supposed to be alone in the first place.
At all.
And then
'Cause
later
I'm
on,
grown,
you
I
find
still-
stuff in it, you know.
I'm grown. I still don't like really drift off by myself if I'm with my group. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, so it's just weird. It's kind of like,
But as I said, it goes back to them not really knowing who their real friends are and just, because I'm a firm believer, like, regardless of what, we could sit back and get into a whole cat fight. We came together, bitch, we leaving together. I don't care.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Family and friends, we fight, we argue, we have altercations, but if you're really family, you're really friends, you gonna get over that.
Yeah.
Because everybody have fallen outs. That don't mean that that's the end of y'all friendship. And even if it is the end of y'all friendship, I still don't wish you well. I mean, I still don't wish no harm to you.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say. I'm still going to wish you well. I don't wish no harm or no foul play to anyone that I once loved or still love. Just because you fall out don't mean that you don't love that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still love you. I just know that me and you are not for each other no more. Like, we can't hang out with each other. We can't be around each other because every time we around each other, we get into it. Or every time we around each other, there's an altercation. I still love you, but I have to love you from afar.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, a lot of the times people would be so envious and jealous of a person that they're really planning their demise. Like, they really want to see that person fall. So,
but it's like they said, it's an obsession. You know,
Yeah.
because I mean, like I had a friend that, I had to, realize that it was obsession. Like, you think about little shit that they say in the past after you go through that experience with them. Like, I really felt like a motherfucker felt like they could be me, like, better than me, would advise me how to be me because you liked me so much and you felt like if I was you, I'll be doing this. And it's like, nah, motherfucker, I'm me. That's what makes me me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, stop worrying about trying to enhance me and enhance your damn self. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
I feel like all of us in our lives before have experienced somebody that you once loved, really cared about, and really thought would be in your life forever, just kind of flip on you and turn on you and just, you know what I'm saying, become a person that you feel like you really just didn't know.
Or just being, like you said, being kids and not knowing. You didn't know that this motherfucker wasn't your friend, like I said.
But
it
it's
was
some
things
things
that I
and it's
looked
some
back
actions,
on.
when somebody told you, like, that's not really your friend, or that's not somebody that you really need in your circle or something.
Exactly.
It was always something, like you said, that you could look back on and you'll be like, damn,
But
you know,
if
they
you was
did
present
say
in that
yeah.
moment, you would
You
have
would've-
walked away
right,
and been
exactly.
like, and now you got this big situation where you just, now you reflecting like, I should have been stopped fucking with this nigga.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, it's definitely a tragedy.
Yes, it is.
My heart goes out to her family.
Yes.
And I'm very sorry for y'all loss, but I mean, this is just the reality of today. Every time you turn around in today's society, it's something like this going on. Kanika Jenkins, Shanquilla Robinson, like it's constant. You know what I'm saying?
And we can also talk about that as well because that was the next topic that Kenny wanted to relate to and talk about. So
Cause I'm just still pissed. It's kind of old, but I'm still pissed that the U.S. didn't indict them back to Mexico, and them hoes felt like they can go outside. They got beat up, but you know what I'm saying. But it's still
It's
kinda,
deeper than that.
It's
It's
deeper
like,
than that.
okay, ass whooping is right. An ass whooping does not equal
Exactly.
or amount to the suffering that girl had to face about herself.
I'm more so worried about her parents. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, not to say whatever with Shanquilla, but it's the fact of like they get to walk like because Shanquilla
Walk free.
gone.
And right,
And
and
her
they're
family's
knowing
still
it.
here
Yeah.
dealing with that, and these motherfuckers walking around, and then
Living
they
their
got
lives,
they
like-
had
like
they
you-
snarty little posts and shit. They had no remorse. They came back the next day and fucking told her mama, sat at the table with her
mm-hmm.
and told her that she died of alcohol poisoning before she shipped for her baby to come out here for an autopsy.
Yeah.
That how cruel can you be though? I mean, I get that maybe you was conniving enough to go ahead and kill this girl, or it was. I feel like it was an
It's the
accident.
mentality.
But
I don't feel like
it was-
that
they
girl
called him the
neck was
combo
broke,
six.
all type of.
No, but I
it
feel
was
like
all
it was
type.
an
That
accident.
I don't feel like that was an accident.
That they didn't.
But you
I
know
feel
what?
like that
if
was
it
a
was
emergency.
like people don't know how to just say that. Like
It was
but-
6 of y'all, and
but
none of
it's
y'all
not
had
an
the clear
accident.
conscience.
it's not an accident because they fought her though. They literally whooped her ass. So
And
that's
video
not an accident.
recorded that. I
Exactly,
mean, they
so-
I don't think they expected her to
My
die.
thing is
But
too,
to
is
still
just
know she
that
paid $5,000 and y'all was so jealous of this one individual paying $5,000 on for y'all a trip that Why would y'all kill somebody that?
Why would you go?
Because
That
some
too.
people is just so envious and so jealous
yeah.
of a
But
person
you know what?
that
They had plans for it. They like, oh, we don't
Exactly.
like her, and
Exactly.
you know, she all joyful and happy. Who getting in the pool with me? Let's do this, and y'all want to whoop her ass.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like, shit, it was 6 of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody, like, even, you know, if y'all was all for the fight and shit, recording that, now y'all see she dead. Not one of y'all motherfuckers had the decent heart to say, like, hell no,
Okay,
I'm not
enough,
going
right.
through with
This
this
is
lying
ridiculous,
shit.
yeah.
I'm not finna do that.
Yeah.
Not one of them cared
But you know
about
what
her.
though, I think
Not
it's
one
just
of them
today's
cared about
society.
her.
Like I mean, just speaking on
She
today's
thought
society,
she was.
just
She
these are the
tried to buy her
mentality.
friends.
These are the mentality of these children of today's society.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, I get it. Yes, you can have the best mother and the best father in the world. You know what I'm saying? And you still gonna stare off into your own stuff, your own shit. You gonna always stare off into your own way, regardless of how good your parents are. But I'm still a firm believer that it starts in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Because regardless of what, it's so many things that my mama told me as a child growing up that I still take to this day. And that's just like women putting their hands on men. My mother always told me, if you put your hands on a man, expect to get hit back.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Now this man don't have to sit back and bludgeoningly just beat the fuck out of you. But if we talking about like on some baby boy shit, he haul off and slap the fuck out of you because you sitting back, you know what I'm saying, fighting him and putting your hands on him. Like you have to sit back and just realize like, okay, that's one I gotta take for the team. Because maybe I should not have been putting my hands on him. So I feel like
Or
even
you
as
gotta
a young
man up
age, right,
and
even
fight.
at a young age, that was something that my mama told me that I always knew. That if I ever put my hands on a man, expect to get hit back. Now, in some instances, I didn't get hit back, and in some instances, I did, but nonetheless, I was always ready. You feel what I'm saying? No, and I say that to say, like, when you're in a situation to where you feel like you're being peer pressure, I'm not, as a person, gonna sit back and watch nobody just sit back and brutally beat somebody to death. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't, because to me, that's bullying.
Yeah.
My mama, ain't nobody, you not gonna sit back and pick on nobody in front of me that who I know and see is not defending themselves.
And recorded it.
And recorded. Like that you could clearly
That's
see is
how I
not
say-
defending
But
themselves.
that's why I say that they couldn't have possibly planned to kill her. They planned that ass whooping.
Mhm.
But they didn't plan to kill her because they wouldn't have
I
recorded
mean, but to
it.
the degree,
Or
what do
they
you
ju- I
think
mean,
was
that's
going, the
so
girl
stupid.
wasn't defending herself.
Exactly.
Now, it's one thing if
'Cause
she,
she was
if they
shot.
were fighting. It was one thing if they were fighting and she was retaliating and defending herself. This girl was literally sitting there letting them brutally beat her.
But they stupid.
And she was doing nothing about it. Like me sitting back, I'm not gonna like, okay, that's enough, y'all. Like y'all done deal with y'all done proved y'all point. Like, okay, come on now. You know what I'm saying? And that's just something that like comes from, like honestly, from my home. Like I'm not gonna see somebody brutally like battered and not try
Well,
to jump in
even
or
in my
say
fights,
something, call
you know
the
what I'm
police.
saying?
And then
something.
If you ain't giving me
men-
enough go,
I'ma
don't
stop.
even-
I don't even wanna
fight your
fight you
ass
no
no
more.
more.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And then it was men at that, you know.
It's just sad, but like I said, you know, we continuously see these issues happening in today's society, and like I said, I get it. You could be the best person in the world, but I feel like in some instances, the things that you install in your children is gonna stick.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe sometimes it won't. I don't know, but just knowing where I come from and how I was raised, I know with certain values and morals and things that I'm just not gonna sit back and watch and allow around me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I look, okay, these are 6 different individual people with all their own supposed minds.
Okay.
Nobody in that room had the guts to get up and say, okay, y'all, this enough. We whooped the ass. We got it on camera.
Right, let's
And
go
You
get
know
some
what I'm saying?
tacos.
That's right. Like,
That
fuck
is
this bitch, like
recorded.
she gonna write. You know what I'm saying?
He recorded it.
Telling her to
like,
defend herself though, but you gonna like at this point, you a man. These girls can't do nothing to you.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like these females
And he
can't.
was supposed to be the best friend, her best friend. He was supposed to be the closest to her. And ain't no way in hell I'm biased as fuck. I don't give a fuck what my friend did. She ain't taking no L.
Mhm.
She
Exactly.
ain't gonna whoop their ass.
But one thing is, they thought about it. They planned it out and said, "Oh, we're gonna whoop her ass. Oh, we feeling some type of way. Oh, she making all this money, and we mad." First off, she making money, but she taking y'all on a trip. So it was like she paid for it. Like she would have gave y'all anything. In that case, if you felt that way, why you just ain't use her? You gonna wanna
Right.
beat her and kill her?
Right, I
And
would've
because
ran the bag
you
up.
gotta realize can't kill
Room
Abe.
service and
You know
all
what I'm
types
saying?
of shit I would have been ordering.
Right.
Can't
Yeah,
kill
that's
Abe with
it.
his own brother because of jealousy and envy. You feel what I'm
You said
saying?
what?
I said can't kill Abe. You gotta realize out of jealousy and envy is more. envy is more than hate.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, to be envious of somebody
Exactly.
is beyond to hate them. It's hatred, it's jealousy, it's, you know what I'm
All
saying?
that in
All
one.
of that wrapped into
Exactly.
one thing.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, they really despise that girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For
And
no reason though, like
because she did something and had something that they just couldn't do.
exactly.
What?
And sometimes that'll kill a person inside.
Well, I don't know.
You know
'cause,
what I'm saying?
You got
They
mixed
felt like she
stories.
was
They
better.
felt, no, I don't know. So we really don't know that back end of
Yeah.
what was their motive.
Yeah.
Because I know one story came out saying that she had something to do with setting somebody's cousin up to get killed. I mean, that's some shit you don't want to whoop a bitch ass for. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
But
but
I
at
mean,
that point,
still,
right.
why go over there and
Over
do
there
it?
and do it.
Why take
it
a
was
trip
planned out. You know what I'm
when
saying?
you
It
could have
was- that was
just
planned.
exactly? Why take a trip to go whoop ass when you could have did it at home?
And then
Because, I mean, if
rumors
they
can
was really
go.
being smart, I mean, they knew that they could do this.
Rumors can go.
I mean-
That part too. That's what I'm saying, and that's why I say it was planned.
Because they got away.
That's exactly why I say it was planned. Because rumors can go,
Mhm.
very far to where I've been in a situation y'all both know, with somebody that I cared about dearly, and I was, you know what I'm saying, it was trying to be said that I backdoored this person. You know what I'm saying? Because I was one of the last people to see this person, and that was beyond true. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to do nothing but offer a helping hand. Just because I was the last person to see this person don't mean I backdoored that person.
Mhm.
But because, you know what I'm saying, like, some of my stuff went viral, it was a lot of chaos. So for you to sit back and try to jump on me or fight me over something that you
That's so.
piecing together and trying to assume is beyond me still,
Mhm.
especially just being in that situation. And that is like, okay, I'm fearing for my life because these people think that I got something to do with it when actually all I was doing was being a support. You know what I'm saying? Being a support system for the person.
Mhm.
Doing what the person asked of me. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, now if I wouldn't have did it, that shit would have been fucked up too. But when I did do it, that shit, it made it look like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Would that make a motherfucker want to fuck you up? Yeah, but if you don't know the real story, and you just trying to sit back and be fucking, Inspector Gadget and piece and detect shit together that's not really even aligning, then you still fucking wrong.
Exactly.
True. But it still goes back to just the environment that the kids living in.
Yeah.
Now there's like self-righteousness. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got like no team players. Everybody a boss who working. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So like, what the fuck is going on really? They have no type of unity, loyalty, none of that. Everybody want that number one spot. So how can you be friends if y'all all competing to be that number one friend?
You
know
just
what
you
I'm
just
saying?
can't have no friends no more in this world. Period. Like it's just ridiculous.
It's
like
hard to come by.
you know, yes, and it's like true friends will not do that. Will not even think about hurting a person that they love. You know. So for you to sit back and you, oh yeah, let's do this because this person is this, or you jealous of, like it's no reason for a person to want to take a person's life.
Yeah, because I stopped accepting friends at 30. I got one friend that I met after 30. And I told that motherfucker when I first started being friends with him that I ain't looking for no friends for real. But, you know, he ended up being a real one, you know what I'm saying? But it's still like, I'm not looking for no fucking friends. Ain't nobody for real on shit, but.
I mean, me personally, because I was so sheltered, like just growing up, in
You
my
sheltered
young
yourself.
age, I know I did. I mean,
Okay.
just from new people. When I was younger, you know, I didn't like new people. I didn't want to know no new people. I didn't want to be around new people. I had my people that I wanted to be around. I had my family and my friends that I, you know what I'm saying, considered that was really all that I needed. So now in today's society, I'm not going to say that I'm against meeting new people or, you know what I'm saying, now, friends, I don't really know if I would, you know, call them like friends, but associates, you know,
Exactly.
people that I'm cool with, somebody just to hang out or go get a drink with. Me, I just know myself. If at
Exactly.
any given time, if I
Something
feel
don't feel right.
uncomfortable, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Like, for real. That's just,
And,
You
and
know,
that's
my
the thing,
personal-
people don't pay attention no
yeah,
more.
like if I feel something
Yeah.
ain't right, and
Yeah.
even if I'm riding with you, and if I ain't riding with you, let me tell you something, baby. My brothers and sisters, cousins, somebody on speed dial, bitch. Come get me, send me an Uber, or I got money of my own to Uber my way to my mama's house.
Yeah,
I don't care where I'm at on the face
She
of the
called
earth.
me out my little late night creep.
I will call my brother, my mama.
Baby.
I call my mama if I have to. Like, seriously, come. It don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna stick around to see what's gonna happen. Like, I'm gonna get them out of there. You know
Like
what I'm
even
saying? I'm
like
quick.
even
I'm quick
Babs,
with that.
like it been like multiple times where it's just like, cause I'm good, ain't no nothing going on, but just come up here with me.
Right,
You
right,
know,
yeah,
'cause,
yeah. Right, because I done called her,
That's what I'm
just
saying.
come up
Like,
here. It's just,
she
you
like
know.
just come because I'm like, what's wrong? It's cool. Just come up here because I feel more comfortable
Right, with somebody
else
that,
with,
yeah, that I know and that I feel
trust,
comfortable
yeah.
with. I'm that person all the way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call a friend, I'm gonna call a family, and when they come, I'm gonna turn up because I know this person right here with me. I know she got me.
Mhm.
So if all else failed, I know that I got somebody with me that, you know what I'm saying, know what's going on, know where I'm at. Shit, I share my location. Like, I just feel like
she'll do one of these numbers. Take a picture, send it to me.
I'm taking pictures of
license
license plates. I'm
the
sending you
nigga,
the right.
what
I'm
he got
sending you a
on,
picture of
what he
him.
got on
I'm
for the
giving
day.
you his phone number, his name. Like, and I feel like that's something like people are so private these days.
Or she'll FaceTime like, yeah, I'm gonna go on a little date.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'm
Listen.
very I'm say hi to my brother. Like
Listen.
I'm just very like cautious and aware. And I feel like when I was younger, my mom used to always say, well, what's his name? Where you going? What you doing? And it was looking like dead mama. Now we didn't used to want to even tell our mom, but our siblings, each other, we knew. You know what I'm saying? Of course I'm not gonna get my mom this man name, no, but you don't want to get the call.
Actually, all my siblings got my location. You just don't have the iPhone right now.
Yeah.
You lost your phone. But all of them got my stuff. Even the one that stayed 1,000
Miles away.
1,400 miles away. She know where the fuck I'm at. Right
Exactly. Exactly.
And
No,
I
it
know
be
where
so
the fuck
funny
she
because we
at.
stay on Kitty Ass. Like, where's Kitty at? Everybody got his damn
Because
location.
I
Like, you
am
can't pop up on
spontaneous. I do my thing. You know what I'm saying? So I do be taking risks. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still alert and aware when I'm alone.
Yeah.
Well, you know, somewhat alone. I'm not with trusted groups. You
Right,
know what
right,
I'm
right,
saying?
right.
That I feel like got my back. I'm still aware of what the
Yeah,
hell
you
going on.
have to be. You
Yeah.
have to. And it's just crazy that today in society that these parents don't know where their kids at, or if they do, it's like, oh, they done lied to them and everything. Like, you got sites where you can find them fast, you know. Life 360 for one, you guys. So if y'all don't have it where y'all can track y'all kids and know where they at all times, because my kids know where I'm at. You know, they
Yeah.
might use it for the wrong thing, but it be
Right,
like,
to be a
hey,
little nosy,
hey,
but
hey, mom, you finna pass the store in like 2 minutes. Can you stop and give me some candy?
Nah,
Like, wait,
ain't
hold
too
on.
many.
Like, stop. You know, don't stop looking at my location.
That's not
But it's so helpful
Yeah.
because something happens to me, my kids know where I'm at.
Exactly where you at.
You know, exactly. At all times, they can just, oh, she right there, like literally, this was her last. So I'm happy to keep that on, and I'm happy that my kids keep theirs on, or we have problems.
Because I almost got abducted at 34.
Oh.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about it too deep,
Okay.
but I almost got put in the basement.
But your location was on.
Yeah, no, I got up out of there, but I knew it was enough motherfuckers had my location to beat that door down and come
Okay.
get me. I wasn't too
Yeah.
worried.
You know, you can't, these days and days, you can't go to sleep. Like, you can't go to sleep knowing that your people out there, they be like, yeah, is you home yet? Because I can't go to sleep. Like,
I tell this girl to call me when she get home, and we stay down the street from each other.
exactly. I be like, girl, I'm good.
I watch her out the door.
Somebody gonna get me.
I mean, you never
Oh,
know.
don't
Like,
worry.
it's
I-
really
I
some
walked one
freaky
time, y'all.
people.
We've been in this area for like close to 8 years. Something in that something in that category. And I walked home because I'm one of those like I'm gonna get in my car and drive. I don't care if there's two houses there. I'm finna.
Well, you know, they always used to
I-
walk. She
Yeah,
said walk
and
me
that's
halfway.
why I'm like, okay, you walk, let me walk. No, take my keys, girl. No, you gotta work in the morning. I'm gonna walk. I walked, but I got on live and talked all the way home. Yep, y'all see me. I'm walking. I saw a shadow. I think it was a dog. I was like, oh shit, now I'm scared.
But the crazy thing is, all of what we talking about kind of don't even go into the realms of that. No, because all we talking about is motherfuckers who know you got your ass.
Exactly.
Now you walking home and you getting you know, caught up with some other random shit. It's
Yeah.
these motherfuckers you kick it with
But
on a
you know,
day-to-day
it's-
basis who
it's that
came to
saying, keep
Thanksgiving
your
dinner,
friends
was
close.
around your family,
Yeah.
know your mama,
But that's
know
why I
your
say keep
kids.
your friends close and your enemies closer. Like at the end of the
You
day,
just
like
gotta
your
watch who you
friends,
live
like
with.
right,
Yeah,
your
who you
people.
around.
So I'm saying like, and it's sad, like, and I really don't get it though. Like I don't understand. I just don't understand how somebody could have that much hate for a person that they're supposed to love.
Yeah.
But then again, that they it's also said is that their line between love and hate.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? So
And they don't, you know, even though they tried to, they put the hands on Shanquilla, but everybody else, they really want to see you dead. Like once they start promoting guns, that's when you start promoting death. Because now you done took this fight a little further than what it's meant to be. Because I mean, I could buke you up and
Yeah.
go home. That gunshot is putting your life in danger. You know what I'm saying?
me personally,
I
I
feel
feel
like
like
it's
weapons
sad.
are for when you're being overpowered.
Mhm.
And I'm not just saying like an ass weapon. I feel like you being jumped on
Mhm.
and you got a gun. Somebody might need to get popped because being jumped on can turn to you to death.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It can be turned to death. So if I gotta get my gun and pop one of you bitches, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm being jumped on. Now anytime a one-on-one, okay, you got the best of me, you wanna fight, okay, we should be able to walk away from that without a motherfucker getting mad and wanna go get a gun. But see, in today's society, people can't take ass whooping
Exactly.
and just walk away from it.
And yeah, so
You
know
that's
what I'm
why I
saying?
had to, like, I'm like, I gotta walk away because, I stand up for myself and I be like, when I decided I really, really needed a gun, I mean, for one, somebody close to me put a gun on me, and then for two, I was sitting on my porch, and some man came up acting crazy. I was sitting on the porch with my neighbors and my guy, and everybody pulled out a knife, like, cause I was finna. And I'm like, I was finna fight him. Like, you know
Right,
what I'm saying?
exactly.
And I'm thinking like, oh, okay, that's how it is. Cause I'll be ready to box a bitch and next thing you know, like, cause Jamal, he was stabbed in the back 9 times thinking he fighting, thinking of bitch punching him in his back. She stabbing him. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like you wanna be old school and like, I'll beat your ass,
Right,
or
right.
just be like, I'm a,
In
walk
today's
away, but
society, like that's just not.
it's like
you know
if
what I'm
you
saying, the
think
case.
about fighting, you gotta be ready to kill because you don't know what the fuck they
The
got
next
for
person,
you.
yeah,
And
that's
that
true.
comes in a good category already, so keep that thought because the next one was about Heaven Taylor. This happened October 3rd. She was in downtown Chicago, the Loop, and she was helping a friend and everything. They was all fighting, and it was only finna jump a girl, Egypt. She's 18 now. Heaven is 16 years old, and Egypt is 18. I don't know how old was Heaven's friend that was with her, but it was a lot of people around, and it was just like they was so aggressive. If you would like to go see the video, y'all could go and check it out. I talked about this story on my YouTube channel as well. You could go and check it out, and it got the video in it of what happened. I mean, you see parts of it, but at the same time, they was aggressive to her, and it was like she didn't want to fight in a way, but you got to do what you got to do. The problem is when she had the knife. She had a knife. We didn't see the knife, but she ended up stabbing the 16-year-old. Egypt stabbed Heaven in the chest twice and killed her. So what do y'all think about that? Because that states when you said jumping that it could have been,
Yeah, I mean, in a sense, it's sad. I never want to sit back and like really touch too much on somebody dying because that's definitely a tragedy. But in the same sense, like me today at 36 years old, yes, I have a knife. I carry a knife. I do. I mean, sometimes I feel like I'm bringing a knife to a gunfight, though. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the times, these females, these young girls have guns. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like just to protect myself, I do carry a little pocket knife in the sense of if a man want to get a little too frisky, if a woman, you know what I'm saying, if I'm getting jumped on.
Mhm.
But I mean, that's just the reality of it. If the girl was scared, and that's another thing. A scared person is a person to be afraid of.
Mhm.
Because a scared person is going to do whatever they have to do to defeat you because they're afraid.
Cause she already knew what she was getting into, but the
Because they're
fact that
afraid.
she's 18 and she was 16, and the other one kind of looked like she probably was in between or the same age. I'm not sure, but for her to be 16 and she just thought she was helping and finna fight, but I don't know if it was between them two and the other one was gonna help,
Right.
but it was just one person with all these people around. And it's like she don't know who finna help, who finna do what, but she knew she was gonna get jumped. But at the same time, it's like, okay, y'all finna jump me. But before it even happened, like the fight was just like boom, boom, boom. She pulled out, bye, bye. Like it was done. It was like y'all not, our hoes ain't finna hit me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. A scared person is a scared person is a dangerous person because they're already coming into the situation afraid.
But that's also like when you have a weapon on you. That's why I don't carry my gun. I'm licensed to conceal, like
Me too.
in 36 states.
Yeah.
I don't like carrying my gun. Cause what you gonna do when you actually get into it? So like,
Yeah.
do I wait until I'm in that compromising state to try to reach for my shit? Am I gonna be
Exactly.
able to,
Exactly.
or am I gonna automatically draw? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I don't know.
Because one thing about it, I was always taught if you pull it out, you gotta use
Use it. So
Mhm.
definitely.
So
and they
it's
teach
like,
you that in,
yeah.
in the
So
class.
you gotta know
No,
when
that's
to
just
use it.
like you go back. I'm sorry not to cut you off, but like I'm just sitting here thinking of what y'all saying. Like they saying if you pull it out, you gotta use it. But I remember like a while ago, it was a case where a lady got like years upon years for like just ringing a gun off to try to break up the crowd from in front of her house. Like it was like some people trying to fight her or something, and she took the gun out and like you know what I'm saying, let the gun off, like shot in the air, and she went to
still let
jail.
off because she
She
still
wasn't
let off. She
supposed
didn't
to
supposed to let off
fire.
fire like that still. Cause once
Why
what
not?
goes up must come down.
And it ain't gonna come down to your aim.
Exactly.
So now you put whoever in
No,
there.
but I understand. But at the end of the day, she was being attacked or some shit. You feel what I'm
She
saying?
should have shot that.
So
ass.
it's shit. But that's what I'm saying. So it's okay for me to just go ahead and shoot and kill him, but for me to just like pop in the air.
But technically,
thinking that-
it's a
Plus it
lot
depends
of.
on where it was at, where it happened at.
And
Right.
it depends on the circumstances because then they want to know were you really in danger? Could you have
'Cause you
ran
And
or
if
left?
they came to your
you
house,
know?
they came to her house.
I don't know if it was like actually at her house, but it was like in a community, in a neighborhood.
Because if it was at her
And-
house, then she could have went into the house and closed the door. If they would have came in or broke, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? She could have called the police. So they looking at all that.
Yeah.
With
No,
what's
but
going on.
nonetheless, I feel like no, that's not.
'Cause
true.
even
If
just
somebody on your
pulling up-
property, you have the right to defend yourself.
Not no
If you,
more.
no, you can't.
No, you
They
can't.
gotta come in your
Now,
house.
And then they can't just come in your house. You can't like, cause they explain you can't defend property. So if I see a man come in my house and
No.
walking out the door with my TV, if I shoot him in the back, I'm in the wrong because he was finna leave with that TV. He wasn't trying to do shit to
Yeah,
you.
they still gotta come in and like harm you. Like they
Yeah.
gotta have a gun or something to make it, you know.
Or I mean, you can say they was coming at you to attack you and shit,
Yeah.
but if he trying to leave with my TV and they got it on record, I shot this man in his back. He wasn't no threat to me.
Mhm.
Right.
He was just in your house.
I mean, that's just great, but I mean, that's a threat to me. You're in my house.
No.
You're taking my
Like a person trying to
It's
steal your
just crazy.
Like a
Like,
person
that's what
trying
I'm
to steal
saying.
your car. If they trying to steal your car, you can't shoot them because they trying to shoot your car. They ain't come to your house. They just trying to touch up some of your property, but they don't consider that no more.
You can't defend your
Because you
property.
gotta think about it. It been a lot of stuff going on that we used to get away with that, you know, back then. So now they like
I
stopping
mean,
it.
but why would you not get away with it? Somebody trying to steal my property, something that I've worked very hard for. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm gonna try to.
Well, the thing is, they're giving you the gun rights is to protect yourself,
Yeah,
not objects. So you was not in danger.
yeah.
You can call the police and say this motherfucker stole my TV and they'll look for you. Maybe they're not gonna find them or whatever the case is, but that's when the police come. They're only giving you this gun because you don't have enough time to call. You
Yeah.
in this shit.
That's
you know
just
what I'm saying?
like a
And get
good
out.
example of, okay, since we both conceal carry, just imagine me and him out and we have an altercation and it's like, it's the first one who gonna grab their gun. If I grab my gun, that put him in danger, so he wanna use his. If he shoot me, it was self-defense.
Right.
You know, if I got my gun on me, but I never draw it and he shoot me,
Right.
he's going to jail because it wasn't, I didn't put him in danger.
All I did was saw her gun.
He saw my gun
Maybe I saw
and
it
got
I
scared and shot.
her.
If that gun on my hip, he going down.
Yeah.
So, and it's crazy because it's like when to draw it. So I feel the same way as you. I don't take it as much as I want to out because it's just like, if I got it, 9 times out of 10 something go on, I gotta be smart. Am I gonna use this or
Right.
not? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I would not draw my gun because first I gotta cock it, because if I keep one in the chamber, that really
Right.
just like,
You know?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready, and I don't got no safety. It's just
Exactly.
bop. You know?
I ain't got no safety.
It ain't safe.
It ain't safe.
It ain't safe. It ain't safe. Accidentally pull. Boom. You know what I'm saying? But yes, the only thing that I can say about these stories that I talked about, that we talked about, is that 2 haven't been solved, you know, but 1 where Egypt did turn herself in. She went to a church and talked to a preacher, and the preacher went, you know, to the police, and they solved it, and she's gonna do her time. You know, so she did turn herself in, but I mean, it's social media and everything. She a young woman, she couldn't run, you know. But I'm happy that she did where they can get peace. It's said that heaven left behind a 2-year-old son, you know. Like, it's just so sad about all of them where they family will not get to see them anymore, or they was young, and you know, every story got a purpose behind it. You know, you went to go celebrate your birthday on a cruise, thinking that you going with your friends. You going down to help your friend out fight, and you get stabbed. You know, you gotta watch what you do. You know that first man, when they say you thought about it,
Hell yeah.
think and walk the fuck away. You can't think about it and then keep doing what you're doing. You need to literally go with your first man. You
And
know.
some of the shit just is like, they don't really understand the bottle or water. You can't like really like what they don't understand. You can't even really be fighting these days.
Exactly.
Why did you thought you was gonna come up and fight in these days?
First
like,
off,
you know
when you
what I'm
hear
saying?
2,
You can't
when you
fight.
hear 2,
and that's not me
that's
saying
just
that
like-
she got what she deserves.
Exactly.
It's just kind of like that's what the kids or younger people need to be acknowledgeable
Mhm.
about, or
Mhm.
anybody actually. Because now I be like, oh, shit, I'm gonna walk away. Like,
Yes.
y'all, I'm
I'm
gone.
gonna live to walk away.
I'm definitely live to walk
Cause
away.
back then, as we grew up, it was like you use your fist and you live to see another day. You fight, you doing whatever. Nowadays, it's not like that anymore.
And
you know.
I also learned that I think I was proving a point or something with fighting people.
Mhm.
And now, I mean, I know I got it, you know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, yeah, whatever, I'm gone, you know what I'm saying? You want to do all that extra shit, and I'm gone. But I got me, you know what I'm saying? But I have that experience,
Exactly.
you know, to know that I got me. They're still fearful and scared, trying to make a name for themselves. I've been here 34 years. My name already made. If you ain't heard about it, fuck you.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
definitely didn't ask about it.
Right.
Exactly.
So fuck that. I ain't got shit to prove. I can be a lame bitch, whatever the fuck it
Exactly.
is, but you ain't gonna try. You know what I'm saying? And if I
I
can
know not to
avoid,
come back around in this little area no more.
Exactly.
Like, okay,
I'm
you
not
live
the-
and you learn. Like, oh,
Exactly.
I mean, but that's the whole thing, like, and that's something that, you know, every action has a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like even us as adults, sometimes we don't make the best choices, but we try. You know what I'm saying? We don't always do what we should, but we do what we gotta do. And I mean, when I say that, like, and we feel like we have to defend ourselves, and me at 36, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna defend myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm going to do. Period. You know, and I'm not really light on disrespect either. So I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say too. You know what I'm saying? It's a free fucking world, but in the same token, with me having those type of boundaries or whatever, because I feel like those are boundaries. Like, you're not just gonna say whatever you want to say to me and think you're gonna walk away and that's just gonna be it.
right,
I ain't necessarily gotta fight you, but I'm gonna say what the fuck I gotta say too, and bitch, we both could walk away, but I'm grown just like you.
But yeah, I had tried.
You ain't gonna
right?
shut me the
I
fuck up.
had tried to pop my shit and walk away. I had got snatched back. You know what I'm saying? I had to fight that one out. You know.
But that's what I'm saying though. People, it's funny because, and like,
'Cause
you
they
know,
can't
somebody
handle
told me
it.
this a long time ago. You can't say what you want to say and expect for the other person not to be able to say what they want to say.
Exactly.
You gotta be able to take whatever the fuck they saying, just like they gotta, and be able to walk away from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes you also just gotta know how to pick your battles. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta know when to pick your battles, how to pick your battles. You know, you just gotta
And
know,
none of
because
them are
that
battles,
one
'cause
that one
You
situation
gotta corner me.
you saying something, like, let's just say per se. You know what I'm saying? When you said something back opposed to just fighting, and when you was dominating this man, he pulled a knife. You know what I'm saying? And that was you just, that's basically the same situation that happened with these girls. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. Like, every time you out there, like you said, in today's society, fighting, arguing, anything, you're risking your life. Because these kids of today, these people, it's not just children, it's women out here 35, 36, men 35, 30, that's out here on the same type of stuff that has never grew up.
Shit,
You know what I'm saying? Sitting up here with the same type of mentality. And that's why you got so many children like that, because you got so many adults with that type of mentality. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say you gotta pick your battles. You gotta know, like, is it even worth me arguing with your super stupid dumb ass?
Cause something
You feel
so
what I'm
little
saying?
to you could be so
Something-
big, they gonna go call the whole tribe on your ass.
Exactly, and be ready to kill
Because
you.
you said something, you know, something back to them. You know,
Yeah.
people be real on that real bully shit.
On that Howard,
On
yeah,
that Howard,
like, oh,
hey,
you
I
know who the
could
fuck
say-
I am?
Right, it's like I don't give a fuck who the fuck. Why you
Right.
fucking with
With
me?
me,
You don't
right.
know who
People
the fuck
scared
I
to
am.
lose. Like, you know, you scared to lose
They
a
don't
fight.
want that,
You
yeah.
scared to lose an argument. A motherfucker be like, damn, you heard what Jimmy said? You know, you like, you heard what Jimmy said? Oh, dang, and now
Oh,
you
yeah,
ready
Jimmy
to go
said he
up.
gonna whoop mine.
Yeah.
Jimmy said that, now you out here finna go fight Jimmy
But
over
you
some
also-
beer thing.
And
And
most
Jimmy
of the
done
time,
popped you up.
that,
Exactly.
but
And now
most
you
of the
there.
time, they geek your motherfucker. They yo, it's like fake ass friends geeking their ass up to feel some type of way about it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Or
Mhm.
telling you you ain't gonna like that. Just like, nah, fuck that. I don't give a fuck. You go fight his ass then.
You know, one thing that I will say that I definitely stand by, if it's not directed, it don't get respected, baby. If it's not directed, it's not respected. If you gonna sit back and hop on Facebook and talk about me, Facebook, social media, X, whatever the fuck you wanna call it, and talk about Tina Louise Griffin, but ain't gonna put that Tina Louise Griffin stank on it,
Mhm.
I don't even care, baby. Like, now that's something that I'm just not gonna care about. Like, I don't give a fuck about subliminals. What I care about is direct contact. You directly in my face talking about me with some shit, and now I got a problem with
Cause
that.
I don't even care
You
if
know,
you
right.
tag me on Facebook or something. I'll block your ass. Cause 9 times out of 10, this shit, motherfuckers know where to find me.
But if you tag me in it, I'm definitely gonna say something bad.
I don't think
I might block you afterwards. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely gonna say something back. Now, after I say what I got to say, you gonna get blocked because I'm not gonna do the back and forth over social
Exactly.
media. But I will have a rebuttal.
Mhm.
I would definitely have something to say to your ass, bitch. The fuck?
Bitch.
Yeah, Midnight, I got a question for you. Midnight, if you still watching, what is your question? And yes, Sandra, people don't fight no more. Pull a gun on you and run, pretty much. Yes.
And
And you don't have true friends anymore, so thanks for commenting.
Not at all.
Yeah.
I mean, you do. You do.
You just gotta know.
You just gotta
You
know.
gotta know which ones they
Yeah, you gotta pay attention. That shit hard. Like, cause you really gotta pay attention.
But you
And
can
it
see
be-
sad ass these days.
You
see that. You
can,
can see it.
but
It's
the
a lot
most
of
people ain't paying attention. You know what I'm saying? They got that like, cause friendship is also like
A give and take.
no, it's an attraction too. Like some type of attraction you got for this person. Like think about a relationship, how a person can blind you. So a friendship is a ship, is a
Yeah.
relationship. So sometimes they be so willed into this person and actually like and love this person so
That
much
they
that
don't
they
see
ain't
it.
paying attention to it.
But I
Or
still,
you kind of letting bygones like, oh, that's
I
just
just
how
like you
that person is.
overlooking, right?
Yeah,
You
that's just how that
overlooking.
is and
You
stuff.
overlooking, but I definitely feel like it's an overlooking thing because
Yeah.
one thing that I can certainly say for sure that, you know, people that I probably don't speak to today and the falling outs that we had, like as I look back on so many different situations, I overlooked so many things.
You always
know what
gotta
I'm
look
saying?
at, and me, I'm big on how you treat other people.
People,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Because it's like my day coming. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because
yeah.
this is you. And you start to see the positions that these people play in your life. And they be like, I just came along and I'm looking at you.
Right.
And you
And you
possibly
sit back
talking to
talking
them.
And
To
that's my
me,
thing.
and I'm
I'm
new.
big on that.
You know what
I'm
I'm
big
saying?
on that.
Or-
Don't talk about me like
Yeah, doing little
because
shady shit to them. And I'm like,
And,
oh, okay, my day
I'm
coming.
just, yeah, I mean, now it's one thing to sit back and have like, nah, I feel like this person was bogus, like in a situation with you.
Mhm.
You feel what I'm saying? But for you to sit back and literally just sit back and talk about somebody like that, for me, like that's definitely like, I'm gonna tell your ass in the raw. Like I don't do that. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't have no reason to just sit back and be little down talk and then be hanging with the bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's not really my thing. Now if it's a scenario or a situation with me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, venting to you about the situation. I'm not gonna go, yeah, cause she dirty and she ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, now
Right.
this bitch who I walk,
She
I'm gonna tell you the
played.
situation.
She
Right,
played.
I'm gonna tell you the
And
situation
she
between
know.
me and her.
I mean, he and she
But
know
I'm
though, 'cause I
exactly,
done talked to the
exactly.
motherfuckers
I done
already.
already said
Look,
what I
I
had to
told
say to
y'all
you.
motherfuckers.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna go back talking about people, kids, like, all that shit to me is weird. And anybody that I hang around, like, they gonna know, like, 'cause I don't do that. You
And
feel
I
what I'm
got
saying? And
this
if I feel
thing, too,
uncomfortable, I'm
like-
gonna let you know, like, I feel uncomfortable.
I got
I don't
this
talk about
thing
that
too,
shit.
if like, you know, an issue come up, you end up having a conversation with a friend, and maybe, you know what I'm saying, you talk about your frustration with another friend, and you end up saying some shit that you haven't related to this friend. It could get back to them.
Yeah.
I'm like, it wasn't that I was like trying to talk behind your back, but I do have this issue with you, and I end up having this discussion. I'm gonna talk to you, but this bitch can call and get to talking about, oh, you know what,
And then
Candy
I'm
said.
saying, so you
And
just,
it'd be like, nah, I said this because I got a problem with you and about this. And because 9 times out of 10, if I got a problem with you, we can't move forward until we solve that shit.
yeah,
Mhm.
Like, because I want to know what the fuck is the problem.
right.
Like,
What's really the situation?
what's really the situation?
Yeah.
How the fuck did that happen?
And sometimes I've even been to the point to where, like, you know, I was skeptical about a relationship or a friendship or whatever, and I literally just told them some shit and just waited for it to surface back. Didn't even have to be true. Just told them some
You
shit just
petty
to
like
see.
that.
I am. Like, no, and I mean, real talk, like, just told them
It
some
sound like
bullshit.
you. It sound
Like, no,
like you.
seriously, just told them some bullshit
I
to
know.
see if they could sit back, if they would sit back and go back and tell somebody else
Yeah.
and then come back to me. So that way I know what type of person
Who
you
was
are,
it?
though. Don't worry about that.
Who was it?
But,
Who was it? I know him.
don't worry about that. You know half of the people I know, so of course, but,
Half?
Two
I think
is-
it's more than half. I think
yeah,
it's more than
majority.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, like, I would do stuff like that just because, like, I'm just not that type of person. Like, I don't sit back and be like, oh yeah, cause you know, like, someone such and such, yeah, she thinks she better. I don't think that nobody think they better than me, and if you think that you better than me, then that's good for you, bitch. I still think I'm the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
I-
Like,
and I feel like
I've
people
never
can't,
walked
like,
around saying like, oh, she thinks she
Stop
better. You
comparing
never heard that.
yourself to a person.
Right, you can't compete where you don't
yeah,
compare.
yeah, like everybody
Period,
different.
point blank.
Everybody
And
do
just
their own
because that
thing.
person is up here right now don't mean that you gonna be right here all like forever.
Exactly.
You could get up here above this person, so
Or
why sit back?
equal level.
like you-
Or right, or
Yeah.
even at an equal level. But what I'm saying is that
Do something to
nonetheless,
change it instead
none
of
of that
worrying
even
about
fucking
trying to
matter
be
because
better
my
than
life
somebody.
is my
Do
life.
Exactly.
and
Do
your
what
life
you
is your
do.
life. I'm not in competition with nobody.
Exactly.
Because
I ain't in no
I
way.
had to
Exactly.
learn that about like with my cooking and stuff. I used to always be worried because we in Chicago. It's a high competitive culinary field.
And everybody cook.
Everybody cooking.
But they can't
and
cook
then-
like you. Your
Ex-
food don't taste like
Exactly.
this.
Also, like I was worried about putting out fresh new recipes and stuff like that. But you know, I mean, I can teach you and give you all the ingredients down to the grain of
And you
fucking
ain't gonna
salt.
make it like how I
You
make it.
still ain't gonna make it how I make it. You know
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying? It ain't gonna turn out how it turned out. And also, like my success story ain't your success story.
Exactly.
If I was supposed to make it off food, I'm gonna make it off food, whether that shit nasty or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My shit good though.
Yeah.
My shit
No,
good.
and it's like because okay, so for y'all who don't know, this is my little brother, and so I cook too.
Okay, yeah, she
I cook too. No.
she burns. you
Y'all know
I
I be
cook too.
posting. I be posting how to cook.
I cook too, but it's like it's undeniable. This man is like a beast in the kitchen. I would never take that away from him. It's some things that has these flavors in them, and I'm just like, okay, this shit right here smoking. You know what I'm saying? It's hitting on my shit. Like it's doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, now I ain't just shitting on my shit, but this shit tastes a little better than my shit. Like, but
And
that's the
good,
type
'cause
of
some people out
person.
here hate.
Yeah, this is
Like,
my little brother. Like at
nasty,
first
like,
I'm on me
no.
now. Hell no. G, like,
No, I'm saying
and
like,
I had to
everybody
tell,
don't
like,
have- it can be good
I-
and be like,
Right,
like,
I gotta get
just
some,
to be
and I'm
petty.
not even gonna lie. I feel like shit. We both done stole some of each other's recipes before.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, like just certain ingredients. Yeah,
It's
like
just
we both
certain
done it.
things,
Like,
yeah,
yeah,
that you.
so it's like, but
I mean, hold
yeah,
on. And I'm gonna
for
put it
sure.
like this though, like most of like I mean, I went to school
You
for
put your own
cooking.
cook up, your
I
own
went to
kick on
no,
it,
but
you know?
I put my own
I ain't
kick
go to
on
school
it.
for cooking.
I went to school for cooking, but most of my techniques and shit that I
Came
learned
from home.
came from home or people like you know,
Around,
mothers.
yep.
Mothers and you know hood cooks. You know what I'm saying? Just like your guy the other day talking about some they ain't make gravy in the projects, and I was like, that's where I had some of my best gravy at. Is in the
Hell
projects.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
And
So
that's
it's
it.
like shit. I give props because I learned a lot.
But let me tell y'all something. When that
people
meatloaf was
who-
gone, that man was like, "Bitch, all the meatloaf gone." Oh, not the meatloaf, but the gravy. be
Well,
like,
everybody was,
He wanted that red
he was like, no
sauce.
more, he was looking for it.
Right, he was looking for the damn meatloaf. But this the same person like, ah, nah, we need the red sauce. Baby, call it what you like, don't call it collect. That motherfucking meatloaf was banging, baby.
Nice.
Okay, per usual though. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I know what I know. You feel me?
And we all know.
Right.
Exactly.
We
But
all
for
know.
sure though, like it's definitely just
Like,
different
are you
flavors,
cooking,
and
cuz?
people
I'm kinda-
cook different ways.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
my brother has shown me so many different ways to do shit. I still don't do it that way, but
I mean, cause you used to your
I mean,
own.
right, I'm used to that. I might throw a couple
And
of
then-
spices in there that he
Yeah.
put in there, but I'm never gonna do
And
it
then, I mean,
exactly his
Cause I ain't
way.
got
You know
no
what I'm saying?
shame. I taste some food, I be like, cuz, what you do to make it taste like that? What you put in there?
I
I
mean,
did this and that. Oh, thank you. You know, I might have to ask you again when I make it.
I
But
mean,
you know
right,
what I'm
but shit, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like you just gotta.
But your story is your story. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? You can't, like, block all that. Like, like what you gonna get is
Your
what you
blessing
gonna...
is your blessing.
Like, I always, like,
Period.
go back to that. I mean, can't nobody block me from my blessing, not even myself. What God got me.
Exactly.
It's for me.
Exactly.
He gonna get me in line
Exactly.
to get what the hell he need me
Exactly.
to get and want me to get. So I'm not in competition with nobody.
Exactly. And
What's-
you don't supposed to, or you're not gonna make it.
You
That's
can't.
when. That's why all these stories fall back on somebody's hurting or killing you because of jealousy. Because they thought like you getting rid of her, that made you feel like you can move up now because you got rid of somebody that you felt like was better than you.
Right. Like,
Like,
you still...
come on, now, what could you-
still ain't shit.
And I feel like instead of murdering or trying to hurt your friend, all you gotta do is go to him and say, hey, what you doing that, you know, I feel like I can achieve. Like, let me know how you do it and I could probably just put my own kick on it. Because
Exactly.
regardless what a person have, we can both have the same thing, same ideas, but it's still gonna be different regardless.
Because it's your
Because
story.
it's yours, yes.
It's your story, it's your
Yes.
line of what you got and where you walk into. So it's just like shit, you can't nobody stop that show.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how just like even though we talking about these people, these young women that died at a young age,
Mhm.
I kind of, you know, look at that to be, that was their story. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Even though it's still fucked up,
Yes.
but it was their story. So at the end of the day,
I
it's
just
still like,
want to see them have justice. Like,
Yeah, that's the
regardless,
thing.
yeah, it's just justice. So I'm happy that one did. You know, I like to tell a story and get a good ending. When it's still floating out here that they know who kind of did it, but they ain't got that much proof. Even though the proof is right there in their face, they still out on the street. It is bad because it's like, if they did it to them, they gonna do it to somebody else. Like,
That
it's not
Shaquille
gonna end. Like,
Robinson
you just
shit.
jealous. It's jealous.
touched me. I think I just had an experience around the time that shit happened, or the right before
Mm-hmm.
that shit happened.
Mm-hmm.
But it had really like pissed me off. I was just really upset. I was stalking that story and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of forgot about it, and then once I forgot about it, I was like, oh, it popped up in my head like a month ago, and I was like, let me look up, see what the fuck happened to them. I ain't just gonna forget about it. What happened to these bitches?
Exactly.
Like they trifling ass. That shit was trifling though. It's like that for some reason just really kind of just was fucked up. Y'all went over there with that girl, killed her, tried to come back live out and all those types of shit. Then went through all the extremes to do all that, and like nobody, not one person. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, yeah, you could have had a few haters in your bunch. You had 6 bitches that you paid to
Exactly,
pay for
like,
them
I
to
would've-
stay in
I would have
Cabo.
went and enjoyed, like, yes, like, thank you. Like, whatever had to be going on, y'all could have waited till y'all got back. Y'all was scared because she probably had people back home that can do something to them too as well. So they felt like, oh, we out here, we can make up anything. People do stuff, but they don't think about the backstory. They be, you know what I'm saying, the shit don't make sense. It don't add up. How can her head be messed up like y'all fucked her up and y'all talking about some, oh, she alcohol poison. So what's up with all the autopsy when they did
Yo,
all
they
that?
could have said she got drunk, fell by the pool.
Man.
That's why I'm telling you, these motherfuckers don't even know how to lie their ass up out of no shit.
Exactly.
Damn. You just say alcohol
And then you
poison. Nah,
record it. You record it and they see what's going on and see that you fight. Like, well, I mean, why would you do that and y'all already had it planned that y'all was gonna do something to her?
And why would you even release that video? Because the thing is that, okay, so the backstory is somebody released the video to like kind of put themselves in a clip that they wasn't touching her. But y'all all accessory. You know what I'm saying? Y'all all had something to do with it. Y'all all flee talking about she was, if you lied, in which all 6 of they dumbass lied and said she had alcohol poisoning, and they know she was.
It's like
Yeah.
you do stuff and then after the fact you regret it and now you trying to
Just
cover up
make
the
it go
story.
away.
Yeah.
You can't make
Right.
that shit go away. Like, come on now. They thought they was really going, but I mean, shit, they did get away with it. I'm just really just fucking pissed
But
off
see,
about
that goes
shit.
back that it's out there and yet they still got away with something that
Right, because it was in.
it is showing.
And that's what it just showed, like the even like the country, like just on bullshit. Like they should have sent their ass back over there. You gotta face up to this. It fess up to this. It's been proof. Like we got footage on like exactly like moments where like, cause they broke it down to the science, moments where they can see in a video where her neck cracked, where her back was broke, or whatever the fuck the case is. They know the injuries from that fight killed her.
Yeah.
Send them back over there. They all lied. You know what I'm saying? Now I would have a little remorse for them and like be not so pissed off had they had a story lined up that was better than what the fuck they did, and going back and sitting with her mama. That was the most crucial shit that you can do.
Exactly.
I don't know how I face somebody. I don't care if your son or daughter was attacking me and I had to shoot them or kill them to get them from keep them from attacking me. I can't go sit in your mama's face and
Thank you.
act unremorseful about the shit. It's just kind of, it's just showing the kind of type of world that, Ruth is kind of type of world that we live in. They promote that shit all on songs, and these kids, they don't know no better. They ain't even got no love out here like that,
Yeah.
to care about somebody else more than themselves, or not even more than themselves, or equal
Sandra,
to.
not to cut you off, but Sandra said, no two people food gonna taste the same, even if you put the same season on.
That's real shit. You're right, Sandra. That's why I said, like, you know what I'm saying? You
Right, that's
just
what he
can't
was
beat
getting
me.
at.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what he was getting at.
Yeah, like you just can't be me, or I can't be you.
Right,
Yeah.
you know.
Like, hold on, I'm a perfect example. I've been trying to, I love Tamiko Charles' cousin's dressing. She gave me all of everything that I needed to make that goddamn dressing. It still don't taste like her shit.
Mhm.
I'm like, oh my God, I just need your ass to make it.
Right. I mean, that's
Just to
real,
make
though. That's
it. I need your ass to
That's
do
definitely
it.
real.
Oh, for a person to say,
No, well, this person, like, I was getting a recipe from her how to make the dressing. I did everything the fuck that she said to do. And when I ate that shit, it was good, but it was like, this ain't your shit. Like, you gotta make it in order for it to taste like I want it, like what I'm used to, like your shit. I wanted to eat your shit. Yo, I got your whole recipe. You gave me all your secrets. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
I
it
still,
still don't.
it
like-
still ain't hitting like her shit be hitting. So,
Especially, you're a cook when you can make something over and over again and it tastes the same. Cause I might can make something and then it'd be like, damn, that was fat. Then I make it again. I'm like, it wasn't as good as the first time. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? I feel
But see,
bad.
that's why
But
you
you
have
put your
to
love in your food.
continuously- Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
continuously, like, when you cooking something and it's something that you like, once you cook it like repetitively over and over
Mhm.
again, you gonna know exactly.
I mean, you can cook it over and over, but it be sometimes like,
too
it be
much.
times like I could get in the kitchen, I'd be like, okay, I'm finna fix this. And I'm not sleepy, I'm not, tired, or I feel like I wanna do it. But when you forced and you just like, oh, I'm tired, I don't wanna do this, and you go in there, you just gonna hurry up and fix it.
Should be
You know what I'm
going
saying? Cause you don't wanna be in there.
Like I did that spaghetti.
Cause see, you didn't wanna be in there, you just did it,
No, but I feel like that goes for anybody and anything.
Yeah.
Because look, I mean, I'd be the first to admit, like, no, this ain't my regular. Because I feel like them string
Right.
beans was good, but I don't feel like them string beans was hidden like how my string beans normally be hidden.
Oh,
But I was really tired though. Like, I was really tired. Like, and I was just knew that I told everybody I was cooking.
Well, for
You
you
know
to
what
be
I'm saying?
tired and you made that, it was good to me.
Right,
Yeah,
that shit
I don't
was-
believe that I make nasty food, but I
No, we
made
saying, I'm
we
food.
saying like it
nasty,
wasn't
but it's
messy.
like,
What you saying,
we-
like,
we
because I
know.
told you about them greens
Yeah.
earlier. I was like, she said she making greens on Sunday. I told her, I'm like, see, make Tina greens with love and all that other shit. Don't be making them greens you made last time. It's like you was in Russia. It was good.
I was.
They was good.
They was good.
But she
Exactly.
she got
It'll
some
still
greens.
be good,
goddamn
but
it.
when a person
She-
know that taste that they looking
yeah,
for,
I'm
like,
like,
nah, where the ones that you made?
I was like, Tina made these. You sure? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it didn't have that Tina
Mhm.
taste to it. I'm like, it
Cause
tastes like
you're not cooking it
somebody
with
who make
love.
regular
I mean,
greens.
you
Because you right. You gotta realize, you know how many big ass pots of greens I've made over the years. I am exhausted of greens. That's why you see, like, I do cabbage, I do fresh green beans and potatoes, I do spinach, sauteed spinach. Greens, you see, like, greens is a specialty now because I done made them so much, baby. I'm sick and tired, and I'm very specific about my greens. They have to be picked. I don't want no glory greens because I don't like all them stems in my greens. You know what I'm saying? I'm very particular on how I cook my greens. So they have to be picked. They have to. So, and then you get a big ass pot of greens
She
for
got
25 to 50 people.
She got
That's a lot of
10
work.
pounds of smoked meat.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Right, you got and then you gotta cook the smoke.
So
It's
for
a
2 days,
lot,
goddamn
right.
it.
Baby, it's a lot. It's a lot of love. And when I first started doing it, like I love that people love my greens so much because I really wanted to perfect the greens to like how my grandmothers used to cook greens. My auntie Eileen, like how they greens used to be so good. And I done had sweet greens. I done had like what greens with no meat, with chicken broth in it. Like, and I'm like, these just is not the greens. Like, these greens ain't greening like how they supposed to be greening.
Mhm.
So I really wanted, and Shannon too, because a lot of my stuff that I started putting in my greens came from Shannon as well. I just needed them greens that I needed. You know what I'm saying? And so when I first started cooking them, and people started like liking them more and more, it was like, okay, cool. But then after a while, it
High
just
demand.
became high demand. Every fucking event, everything is like, Jesus, please help her.
You gave a peep show. Sorry for her peep show earlier.
I know, yeah, I did. You saw nah, it was the brow. I lifted my arm and my whole
Show. I didn't know it was that type of show. Damn, Rudy, you ain't tell me that big Rudy.
Look, first of all, I got on a half.
I would have wore that so that damn wine got me a little heated over here. Shit.
Oh
Tina was late as
Yes.
usual. I could have went to the liquor store, which would have been.
Oh, you did that? That'd be the best
Right,
thing.
that's the after
Talking
party.
about that stay
But
open.
that's the after party.
Nah,
After
that
the show with the after party and after the party is the hotel lobby and hey.
Nah, it's this
Yeah,
wine that got me hot.
But
Y'all
yeah.
see me over there fanning myself.
But y'all, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all coming and being on the show. I appreciate I appreciate you talking about your business. Can you let us know again before we go about the truck? When do you think about doing the food truck? Because you know I'm gonna be first in line. Well, I'll be second in line to get that food. So when would this happen?
I'm thinking spring of next year because
Okay.
I have the trailer, but I bought a real live trailer,
Mhm.
so I have to rebuild it. So,
Mhm.
yeah.
That's what I was
But
talking about.
yeah, and then the weather is gonna get cold as fuck,
Yeah.
the snow and shit. But it's still places I can post up. So even if I get it all together before, I probably do like some soft little pop ups. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? I do want to do a party though, a tasting party. So,
Okay.
but I also will probably come back and fuck with you on that and
Okay.
keep sharing.
I know
stuff
that's
like
right.
that.
Hey, keep me posted on that. So, with that being said, y'all, it's your girl Big Rue, True Talk Podcast. Go subscribe, comment, like. Hey, hit your girl up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to come on the show? Y'all can as well. Y'all can watch. Hey, it is what it is. Shout out to my rapper, Money. You know, go check him out. He'll be out on YouTube soon, you guys. Facebook at Darcy Marshall. Hey, y'all go check him out. Yeah, he raw.
Shout out to the camera crew and the production, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to me for being a special guest. Shout out to Cuz for having me on the show.
Girl, I could love you, baby. Yes, your girl, Big Rue True Talk Podcast special guest, Tina Louise and Kenny. Thank you. It's your girl. Peace.
Shout out to Silla Fan.